Hello everybody, my name is William. Welcome back to iRacing. I hope you all are doing well. Today we have a 45-minute IMSA race here at Road America. Strength of field is 3K. We're driving the Ferrari 488 GTE. Qualified P1. I actually did qualify, normally don't. This race is a lot of pressure from behind pretty much the entire time. And then an ending that I mean, you just can't make it up. So maybe not for the best reasons, but either way, there will be a pit stop in this race. P2 cars are the class ahead of us. GT3 cars are the class behind us we'll have to deal with. I hope you all enjoy. Let's get into the race. Alrighty, we got a bit of a gap to the cars in front. Kind of pick the pace up. Don't want to go too early. Should be good.
Go, go, go.
Worked out perfect. We got about an 8-second gap to the P2s in front. Built a nice gap to the guy behind. Just have to see what we can do. It is a 45-minute race here. Don't need to be a hero. The setup I'm using has a lot less wing than I know a lot of people are running. So if he's kind of a little bit quicker into the braking zones and everything, I'd expect it, but we'll see.
5.
Oh
Yellow
boy.
flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Nice one, William. Good start. There's an incident in turn 6.
That guy is not having a great start to the race. Alright, it looks like this guy is definitely hanging with me. We'll have to see. Like I said, it's a long race. Try not to make any mistakes here. It's very easy to do around Road America. Pretty good opening lap. Let's see if we gap him any down the straight. Try and get an idea of his downforce level, or half a second on the exit of that corner. He is in tow, but if we're roughly close on downforce, he'll just kind of hang there, and he is. Oh, that bump on the inside of turn 2 there. Catch it wrong, the car really wants to go sideways. It's really pushing into the braking zones. That's a problem for us if you can make it stick. Man, he got sideways. Alright. Don't do the same thing. I feel like it's the most common thing whenever you're trying to go faster or find time. You wind up driving into a corner harder. And unless you're seriously underdriving the corner, that's just not really going to do much for you. I turned in any more aggressively, I would have locked the front there. Alright, so he kind of clawed some of it back. We made a little mistake.
That lap was at 2:00.3 seconds.
I gotta stop clipping that bump. Car just really doesn't like it.
Okay, William, don't let this guy distract you.
Try not to, Jim. Little conservative in the last corner. Yeah, he's just hanging out right at about half a second. So really the worst thing for us right now is if he just sits there and saves fuel. If he's capable of saving fuel.
You're in the lead. Your last lap time was at 2:00.3.
It's kind of impossible to know exactly how hard he's pushing. Oh, we got a 1X, but at least the car didn't get pitched sideways there. Eyes forward. Hit your marks. She's a little loose into the second to last corner there. Can't seem to shake this guy. I try and break draft or something down the straights, but I think it's pretty pointless.
Use all the track. Force them to find the gap.
Really, I gotta drive well here, not make any mistakes. We're still pulling away from the two behind. We can have a 2-horse race here for the win. That's totally fine with me. I just don't want to open anything
we think
easy
our
up for
refueling
him.
window will open after 16 minutes and should close at about 31 minutes.
Guy's just slowly closing up. If he gets close enough to make a move. I really don't want to give up the track position, but at the same time, we could ride around behind him and see if we can get an idea of how our car drafts off of him. Maybe see where we're a little bit stronger. And also, worst case scenario, just save some fuel. So right now we're punching a big hole in the air for him. Yeah, 4th gear's better through there. He may be content just kind of driving away at the moment, though. It's definitely better under braking.
Okay, William, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Into these tight 90s.
You've just done a 2:00.5 seconds.
It seems like anything we kind of gain down a straight, he doesn't lose much. But anything we do gain, he kind of just makes back in the braking zones. That seems to be our weakness. Traffic could really shake this battle up for either of us. And he's definitely still all over us. One little mistake is all it's going to take. I think we are better through the carousel than he is, though.
Hold your nerve. Make them do the work.
I'm not going to try and make it easy for him here, Jim. I miss an apex. Just a little bit too much oversteer out of some of these corners.
Okay, William, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Oh boy, we got a GT3 coming out. Oh, he's just sitting there.
Lap time's
That's
pretty
good.
consistent.
Our race pace is a little slower than I was expecting, but the track got actually quite a bit warmer between where it was at in qualifying. Oh man, the kink is still a terrifying corner.
Okay, William, you've got half your fuel left.
Already? That's a pretty decent lap right there.
That's the quickest lap for your class. That last lap was a 2:00.2. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Wide there. Okay, our pit window is open. It's a little bit understeer. Just like that little bit of a gap we built, he's right. Don't drive harder. At this point, I kind of just have to accept if he's saving fuel, he's saving fuel. I can't do anything about it. Unless I just want to blatantly give him the position, which I really don't. If he's able to hold this kind of pace and save fuel, the dude deserves to have an advantage. And, you know, if that means they get the win, it's just the way it goes.
Your lap time was at 2:00.6.
Car seems to do a lot better whenever we kind of hold the tight line through the carousel here. So we need to make sure we're sticking to that. It's one of the places we're stronger, it seems.
All right, William, don't let this guy distract you.
And that really is the name of the game. Just kind of soak up the pressure. You know, he's not right on our bumper. It's like going for an undercut because of the P2s coming through. That may have been a smart move.
You're matching race pace, this is good. You've just done a 2:00.4 seconds.
Also means he probably wasn't saving fuel.
Blue flag.
Alright, so we have the P2s that are going to be working their way through here.
Here come the LMP2 runners. The gap to Maldonado behind is now 5.8.
The smart thing to do would be to cover this guy.
Blue flag. Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Blue flag. Clear left. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Jeez. So I could cover him. Right now, even if we had the exact same pit stop though, he'd be right on our bumper basically. So I think we're gonna go ahead and stay out. Some of those GT3s look like they pit.
You've just done a 2:00.6 seconds. Okay, William, we're at the halfway point. We estimate 8 minutes of fuel remaining.
So we got just about 4 laps of fuel left. And you know, for all I know, he came out in GTE traffic. It's a bit of a risk either way, in all honesty.
The gap to Maldonado behind is increasing. It's now 9.9.
What a terrifying individual to have behind you. Take the 1X there. Getting a little squirrely. Don't exactly know when the P2s are supposed to pit. But we are past the halfway point here.
Okay, William, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
He did come out in some traffic, looking at it now. He's got at least one GTE right in front of him.
This is brilliant. Keep it up. That's 20 minutes to go. Car left. Clear left.
Knew that guy was going to send it. Just trying to minimize the time loss we're going to have.
Car right. Clear right.
Cost us quite a bit, but handled that about as well as I think we could have. That's a bit of a cheap 1X there. Didn't feel like we were too far off the track. Alright, this GT3 is going into the pits as well. That is good. That is good for us. We can get most of these GT3s here in the pits. We'll get this guy on the exit.
Car ahead. Five minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. The gap to Maldonado behind is now 10 seconds. Car right. Clear right.
Rather just lose the time into this corner than have him try and pass in that uphill corner. Just kind of position my car a little aggressively. I know P2 drivers do not like it whenever you do that, but I don't like it whenever they try and pass me in that corner, so we'll call it even. Got another one about 2.2 behind us. And then it looks like we're clear, so we're going to go ahead and stay out.
Alright, William. There's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag.
I mean, really, it's just if the P2s pit, like on this lap, and then start working their way back through us. Kind of looks like that's what's happening. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the pit lane.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Alrighty, so we're going to go into the pits. We're going to take 6.3 gallons. It says we need about 6.2, so just a little bit extra.
Maldonado behind is pitting.
Could have been a lot more aggressive on the pit in. Hopefully that doesn't cost us.
300 feet. 100 feet.
Alright, fill her up. 0.2 of optional. Interesting. Yeah, there's no way we're taking that 0.2.
There's traffic behind. Take care.
Alright, that guy stayed out. Oh yeah, we got a gap now. Looks like it's about 2 seconds. This guy should be into the pits on the next lap, so I don't need to worry about him too much.
Blue flag. Faster car behind.
Locking up the fronts going into the pits probably didn't help my cause, but
car left, clear left. Okay, William, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Alright, we gave up some time to him behind. He's probably going to be pushing like a madman to try to catch us. We don't need to do anything crazy. Just like the rest of the race, let's just hit our marks.
There's a faster class car behind. On your left, car left. Still clear left.
I really feel like waiting probably would have been just as nice through that corner, but
leader, Lamigo, is
it would not be an IMSA race if you didn't have something to complain about as far as traffic goes. Oh, the understeer. Alright, so he's just about a second and a half behind.
1.4.
It is this guy and myself. Looks like it's about 12 seconds to the car behind him, so... Do you think if I was driving a little bit better, we'd probably pull a gap here? I'm just making really small mistakes. Just missing corners by a little bit.
Slower class car ahead. That's the best lap in your class. That lap time was 2:00.1.
I'm really starting to understeer now through turn 1. Hopefully we'll breeze past this guy on the straight.
Left side.
Unfortunately, now we're going to have the front of that BMW in our rear view mirror. God, it's hideous. Go away.
The gap behind is now 1.6.
That worked really well for us with the traffic. And I completely missed a corner. But still up a little bit of time over him. I think we've been incredibly equal this entire race. I think realistically the difference in our times prior to him pitting really just comes down to the traffic. I mean, sure, the LMP2 traffic could have been worse for us, but I also think did a pretty good job to mitigate how it affected our pace. And you kind of facilitate some of their moves a little bit. It does make it a little easier on you, cost you less time. Also, fortunately, we didn't have
Well done, William. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
we didn't have some crazy obnoxious sins that definitely could have happened. And he came out in GTE traffic, which, unless they realized he was second place, I mean, they're not just going to get out of the way.
The gap behind is now 2.0.
Do you think I'm missing something just fundamental on this setup as to the braking performance? It's either something in my driving or equally likely something in the setup, but I don't think I don't think he's running any more wing. I think we're both on pretty low wing here, so I'm not pulling away from him like I would be other cars.
That lap was a 2:00.4.
I mean, the other cars that are running about 6 wing or somewhere around there, like, it's noticeable. You put about like 3/10 on them on a straightaway. That's not the case with this guy, so.
Okay, William, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Whatever it is, if I can figure it out. That'd be a good chunk of performance we could gain. It is worth saying as well, I am just driving the setup I put up on the channel earlier this week. Haven't really gotten any feedback on it,
2.6.
so I'm not sure if I'm going to continue doing that kind of thing, but
You're coming up on a slower car.
this guy's second place in GT3. They're not really fighting, but also need to respect the fact that he's second place if we can't just clear him into one here. I'm not sure what the straightaway difference is going to be, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Your lap time was 2:00.3 seconds. On your left.
I mean, he kind of gave it to
Clear
us.
left.
Yeah, he's not happy about it. You can flash your lights, man. I mean, I wasn't going to dive it, but I wanted to position my car. That is a little bit of a frustrating move, though, I'm sure. So you probably saw that as a... I was going to send it, and then I didn't commit. But I can't brake any later than that, going into that corner. Especially not if I want to make sure that he's got a lane on the outside if we're still door to door.
Come on, William. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this.
I know this isn't the highest strength of field race or anything, but oh man, it's been a while since honestly I felt
Incident in turn 14.
this decent about a drive.
Slower car ahead. He's the class leader for these guys.
Don't want to jinx myself here, but yeah, we're not going to be close enough for this guy. So we'll just lift. Not going to be close enough here either. Cost us a little bit of time, but no point in forcing the issue there.
The gap behind is now 1.9 seconds.
Alright, some slower GT3 traffic to work through. Hopefully they don't cause us any issues. Do have a little bit of a gap, so
you're approaching a group of slower class cars. On your right.
that guy's gonna
Clear
slow.
right.
Let's go. Thank you. Don't. Okay. Thought that BMW was about to go off in the kink. They lifted as well.
Okay, William. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Very much so appreciated. I know this might be a little less entertaining
2
than
minutes to go. 2 minutes.
having a race where you're kind of working your way through the pack. I love doing that, and I love working on the racecraft, but this definitely hasn't been an easy one, even if the focus has mostly been in our mirror. I've been kept very honest. It's kept the pressure on. It's kind of dwindling off now a little bit, but I think it just made a big mistake. I really think we just caught some breaks with the traffic there. This might be it if the P2s lap us here, because I'm pretty sure they're on white flag. And they are battling for the lead. We have enough fuel to go one more. If they don't get us. I don't think they will. So if they are on white flags...
As the car's approaching, they're scrapping for position. The class leaders in this group. Come on, William.
Yep, they're on white flag.
Keep it together. We'll win this. We're quickest at the moment. We're running on fumes, mate.
Alright, so that's basically the race done and dusted there.
Car left. Clear left.
So everyone else behind got the checkered flag that time, so we can kind of just take this as a little bit of a victory lap. Looks like this guy's still pushing behind us, but they definitely lapped him, so... he may just want to continue on. Either way, let's finish the job here.
P3's gone off in turn 1. We think P2 has gone off in turn 8. 2 litres left.
Yeah, he stopped.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Yeah, we don't need to press the issue here.
Right side's clear.
Oh my god. What are you doing, man? Well, our car is totaled. Wow. Well, we're gonna crab to the finish. What an ending. I wasn't trying to press the issue there at all. He just
remaining.
kind of lost it. Yeah, yep. Yeah, we're going too fast. Man. Well, there's more X's.
There's an incident in turn 1.
That's crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy.
Yellow flag. Watch out. Well done, William. Great win. You deserved that today.
What a finish. Oh my god. It just goes to show, like, I was talking about how, you know, this would be a really nice result. I haven't had this. No, it's still not going to go that well. And like an idiot, I just loop it, driving it back. But if this guy goes wide, yeah, I mean, he just lost it right in front of me. I was going to try and pass him out of this corner. And he like didn't take his line. And then just, yeah. Well, at least nobody else got collected with that. Man, our car is screwed up after that hit. Well, if there was a time to happen and for the way for it to happen, that was it. And then, yeah, just too fast. I'm trying to do 90 with a car like that. It is what it is. A win is a win, as they say. So that was, I would say it was a good race. An interesting finish there. I hope you all enjoyed. You know, you can't make this stuff up. Anyways, as always, I appreciate all the support, and I do hope you enjoyed the video, and can appreciate the ridiculousness of that ending. And until next time, bye-bye.